Hi again, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emery. It is the end of a long homestand, and so far it's been a positive one. They have a winning record and all, but it ends tonight. How do you approach a game that's the last one?
We want to continue the positive momentum that you started at home here, Doc, and I think for this particular team is that when you get back on the road, you want to live off of what you've done in your last game. They want a big win here tonight.
The Barracudas are taking care of business here at home. We talk about how important it is to win your home games because it's difficult to win on the road. Let's see if they can go out on the road with a win in their pocket, winning the last game of this homestand.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. This man's had pretty good focus lately. His numbers have gotten better and better for the home team. This man's in the crease to start the game. He's worked on his positioning in practice. Now it's time to get a win for the visitors. And the opening faceoff is here. The Barracudas get the first play.
San Jose's confidence is high as they continue to rack up the W's. Don't get too confident. Play in the moment.
Nice work by Stajan. Muscled long to Waugh. Free puck thanks to the roadblock. Pass to the slot. Stared him down and made the save.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
Hey, Ray, you've got a closer look than we do. What are you seeing that we're not?
One of the keys tonight to keep your eye on is which team is into the play.
Many thanks, Ray. San Jose's got a face-off win. Directing that one to Bolesky. Not a free puck now. San Jose's along the wing at center ice. That's a goaltender's best friend, a defenseman that can use his stick like that. And it's a good pickup. Slid to Yamamoto. Defensive gem with the stick. Puck is thrown to Stajan. Is able to move on in. Through the corner now. Loose puck blocked off by Waugh. Enormous hit. He's crushed.
Looks like he arrived at the rink in a bad mood. Maybe he missed his wake-up call. That early hit is an angry one.
A wonderful shot answered quickly.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
San Jose's store is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And, of course, every time there's a game. And you can shop the web.
The Condors have had an excellent last 10 games, and they're full of confidence. They were telling us this morning, even though their opponents have had an excellent last 10 games as well, they feel they're the better team.
An enormous hit.
I really like the effort that he's trying there to generate a turnover by finishing his check.
Stood him right up. And so there is icing on this play. First game, new team. What do you think, Ray?
This is probably the easiest part of being traded, and that's playing the game. There's so much running around your head after you get traded. The ice sometimes is the calmest place to be.
The Barracudas with a face-off win. The Worcester Railers are skating it up at neutral ice. No luck getting through. Puck loose. And now it's directed to Callahan. That puck is loose. A good defensive play. Nicely into the zone. Oh, and he misses.
This drives coaches crazy. They want that puck on the net.
Hanging on to it up the wing. Feeds the point. Decides he wants the corner. Takes it from the boards and looks on. Tries to get it on net. Oh, that was close. Setting it up. Back to the blue line. On the half boards to Callahan. Feeds one. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Looks ahead to start something.
Let's hope that there's lots more going to happen here other than what we've seen in the first part of this game. The teams are gently prodding and trying to find an opening, but there's not much going on.
The Barracudas setting things up in their own end. That one is cleared past the halfway point of the ice. Goes back down, and what do we have, class? Icing. You have it. The Barracudas with a clean win on the draw. San Jose's controlling play now up the wing. It's on his stick up that left side. That puck went loose off the enemy. Read that play in his own end. Shoots one. He missed the net.
Guarantee the goalie never saw it, but I know he heard it. That's how hard it was.
Decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play. Critical face-off win at that point. That's a good pad save. Nearing the final minute of play. Fires! That one donged him.
That's what we call a purpose shot.
Pitching this one to Curry. Shot. Outstanding point-blank save. Big drive. No!
You're not going to hit that much harder than he did. Unfortunately, he just misses the net.
First period is in the books. Perfection on the part of defense and goaltending. Challenges ahead for the offense when we get to the second.
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check out our team website for video highlights, player features.
The Condors are being held in this game by their goaltender. It would be decisively against them without him. Here's an example of his work as we go to break. Eddie, we're about to enter the second period here. What did you think of the opening period of our game?
I'm not surprised, Doc, that we're scoreless after the first period. Both teams defending extremely well, especially inside the dots.
Second period underway and no score. Makes that play deep. The Barracudas skated up on the side. Around through the corner. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Snapping a pass to Stajan. On to Yamamoto. Shoots. Got in front of another one.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Pretty easy stop. Once he's in the butterfly, he can slide side to side and control the rebound.
A little under 3 minutes off the clock here in the second. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. They can't find the target.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
That was a big hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Right there on the money, the left wing pass. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Better tighten up the brain bucket. Not afraid to get physical here tonight.
The Barracudas look to make a difference up the wing. Good work there in goal. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
When a player delivers a hit like that, it can change the momentum, mainly because it changes the focus. Players on one team are excited, players on the other team are agitated. It can change the flow of the game.
Good face-off victory there. Shoots one. Save. Carried right up the middle of the ice. Back in his defensive end to get it. Great save. Great pass ahead. Lets it go. Waffle boarded. Oh, snaps the shot. He was standing in the lane and got some of it.
The Condors need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a steak.
The Barracudas prevail again. Save. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
Bakersfield's been concerned about him for quite a while here, guys. His offense is stagnant. He's not creating any chances. He's not creating any chances for anyone else. And if you're not going to get a chance from him, where are you going to play him in the lineup? Maybe a scratch is next.
Lets the shot fly. Snaps one. He scores! They kept working and working, and goal number 1 has been scored.
Always interesting, guys, after the first goal is scored, whether the team that scored is going to continue to attack or whether they'll sit back a little bit.
Barracudas have been pounding away, and finally here in the second, they've gotten the first goal. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Into the end of attack. Not on the net.
He hammered that puck and just went over the net.
Terrific defensive work. Missed it wide. Bakersfield's in their own end and in possession. Puck loose, now picked up. Little pass from his goalie here. Pitching it to Martin. Howitzer. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron.
Oh, off the crossbar and into the crowd. Somebody's going to be a happy human out there.
Tough to stomach from a shooter's perspective. That was a perfect shot. The goaltender can't get to it, but you get nothing for it.
Just over 8 minutes to go here in the second. The Barracudas lead 1-0. Critical win where they need it. Oh, close but high. Looking to Garrison. Picks it up back there. Tremendous hit.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
Gains that offensive line. A wonderful scoring chance denied. Gathered up again by Bolesky. Tried, but it didn't work. Shoots. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
Good thing that didn't hit the net. That thing was moving quick.
Bakersfield's in their own end and controlling play now. Takes a perfect pass. Well, that's what your wings are for. They give it to you right in the center. The Barracudas are at the wing in neutral ice. That puck's loose. A good defensive play. Leads that charge into the zone. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Back on his stick. Good place to shoot from. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Great job with the neutral ice interception. And he picks it up. Players tired, about to get a rest, but still seconds to play in this period. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. And now the whistle signals stoppage of play and will get the penalty. The Barracudas get a minor penalty for slashing.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
Bakersfield's power play is activated for the first time tonight.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
The Condors have it in the defensive zone. Doesn't get the shot off. And he shoots. A brilliant save at the horn. 40 minutes have been played. A rest is deserved.
Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck. It can enter the seating area and cause serious injury.
San Jose's goal came on this play. There's at least one locker room that's happy at the end of this period. We'll be right back. We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
The Barracudas have to be happy, Doc, that they're up by 1 as we get ready for the third period. But they have to be frustrated with all the chances that they had in the first 2 periods of play.
Period begins. Still a short-handed situation and some time to chew off the penalty clock. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here.
The penalty killers have been outstanding. Their goalie could have played this first part of the power play in a bathing suit and not got hurt. He hasn't had to stop one shot.
Great defensive poke. Smart recovery by Garrison. That pass was off the mark, so they'll have to try it again, organizing at center. Moving behind and considering. Save there. And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
The Barracudas have the lead in this game. A lot to do with how aggressive they've played. They've been more physical than their opponents throughout this period.
Solid face-off win. He just fanned on it. Bakersfield's power play fails this time, and so they are still down by 1. Got it in his own end. Bakersfield's looking to head man up the wing. Shoots. Wonderful stop.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Good intercept in his own end. Steps in from the neutral zone. Around through the corner. Just a backhand. Oh, a near miss.
You want all chances back that you don't score. He had it in the slot, but just puts it wide of the net.
Fires. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Poke checked away. Gathered up again by Bolesky. Dogged determination there by Stajan. Shoots one. That one went off his mask. Laid on to Bolesky. Couldn't do what he wanted. Puck's loose off the enemy this time. Pass attempt to Yamamoto. Lets it go. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Perfectly on his stick in that pass from the left wing. Not a hard hit, but effective. Moving it to Bear. Carries it on in from center. Goes back deep for it.
The Barracudas haven't given up much here tonight, and when they have, their goaltender has been amazing. They're trying to protect this shutout all the way to the end.
Has it picked up. And with folded arms, the linesmen have signaled icing. San Jose is going to see buses and planes in their future and a lot of foreign rinks. It's a long road trip ahead for them. Just over 8 minutes still to play in this period. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Lets it go. Oh, and it's off the mark.
That's a great scoring chance, but he just missed. He'll be looking to get the next one.
Back in his own zone, but he's feeling it. Skates it into the zone. Shoots one. Shot didn't have a lot on it, did it? San Jose's winging it at neutral ice. Open ice hitting is back.
Well, that is a solid hit in the middle of the ice. The puck carrier drops his head for just a moment, and the hitter puts him in the sight line.
That one's flopped in. They'll try to dump and chase and go get it.
Well, that's a real good play at this time of the game.
Wonderful work done near the blue line. Oh, and it's a penalty coming. And he slips it back in.
That's not only a good play of getting the puck deep, but also having that awareness of knowing where you are in the game.
The Condors receive 2 minutes for holding.
Well, it's going to be a holding call, Doc. See how the player reaches around? 2-minute penalty.
The Barracudas get a critical power play opportunity, and it's their very first one in the game. It begins with this face-off.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
Hey!
16 minutes, 41 seconds.
Trying to go to Waugh. The Worcester Railers wheel it up the wing. Takes a shot. The pass fails and the puck leaves the zone.
I don't know if you could do this much better. The first portion of this power play has been eaten up by the penalty killers. They've been quicker, they've been more determined, and there's been no danger, no pucks to the net so far. Pretty run-of-the-mill stop for the goaltender. He's got a clean look. It's a shot without much velocity.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Didn't get through. He's got it, but has to get rid of it. Shutout positioning by Bolesky. Oh, broke it up. Passing one off now to Bolesky. The Barracudas are driving it from the wing. The Condors with a big penalty kill. Great chance, but he missed.
You put that puck in, that ices the game.
Great work with the stick. Directing that one to Garrison. We are in the last minute. Oh, how can they miss that pass? The Barracudas with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Scooped up. He had a great chance, but he has just missed the net.
Boy, if he puts that one in, that gives them a...
He shot that in his own net. It's a goal.
Oh, he must not have been paying attention here, Doc. The goalie was out of the net, and he just tried to regroup the puck with him. Unfortunately, the goalie's sitting 100 feet away on the bench.
The Condors control from the neutral zone. Into the attacking end. Good save there. Goalie is gone. Extra man coming on. Trying to get it back out there.
Well, that didn't work out so well. He thought he had enough time and a good enough aim to hit the empty net from there, but he ices the puck, and the faceoff will come down to his zone.
Straight's the type of player you have to be aware when he's on the ice because he loves getting involved physically.
A huge face-off win there. At least he protected his goaltender. Lets it go. Made the save. And that's the end of this one. The game has ended. San Jose's recorded a victory, and that's another one in a row.
It doesn't seem to matter who the opponent is because this team is really executing effectively on their game. That's another win, and the streak continues.
So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich here. Looking forward to, I think, a good defensive game. What do you think?
Oh, I agree with you, Doc. Defense wins championships for the most part. And sometimes the best defense in the world is when you have the puck, so you don't have to worry about defending in your own zone.
The Panthers' game plan is pretty simple, Doc. Protect the middle of the ice and keep everything in front of them when they don't have the puck.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense. The goalies coming off a loss, but there is faith in him here to try to turn that around. Jones has laser focus and battles for sight line of the puck. A strong netminder for the Sharks. Goals against average is one of those numbers that's attached thoroughly to goaltenders, and this one ranks him just fine. As we begin, Jonathan Huberdeau is a guy to watch for. Highly skilled, quick, and clever. Mid-year, and you never know when a game is going to have significance. Perhaps this will be one of them. Anyway, it's underway. Play halted, down to the ice, and Ray.
These games are always fun to play. You don't see the other conference very much, just on television, so when you get to play them, it seems a little bit different.
Okay, Ray, thank you. San Jose's won that faceoff. They have it. And he dumps it in. Gathered up again by Yanville. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Pavelski's on a mission out there, clearly trying to set the tone physically for his team early in this first period.
Florida's door is open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. And on game nights, be a little more crowded, but you'll love being in there and shopping. Or you can check their website.
San Jose's had an aggressive mindset throughout these last 10 games. They've forechecked extremely well. They've been aggressive and on the body. We'll see if they can impose their will on their opponent, who's played much the same way over their last 10.
Right on his stick from the left wing. Blue line control. Did what he's paid to do. Play stopped. That puck is just held.
The Panthers have had an excellent last 10 games, and they're full of confidence. They were telling us this morning, even though their opponents have had an excellent last 10 games as well, they feel they're the better team.
Gains that offensive line. And the pickup. Passing one off now to Pavelski. A slot wrister. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. Ran into the defense. He's lost it. Nice work by Joe Pavelski. Couldn't get through and retain possession. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. What a tremendous hit.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Pass attempt to Hurdle. Gains the zone. Quick wrist shot. Made that stop. And he holds on and stops play.
The new parking area is now available for additional spots.
Under 6 minutes play. Still nothing on the score sheet yet. The Sharks win the draw. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. Puck loose. Florida's moving it up the wing. To Dillon. Shot on. No!
Gets all of it there, Doc, but he's got to straighten that thing out for it to count.
Reads the play and keeps it. Florida's finding its way to center ice. It's dumped in. Gathered up again by Vlasic. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Thornton. Collected by Brouwer. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Wrister made that work for him in goal. Skill play by Brouwer. Nicely into the zone. A solo rush. He wore that puck on a hard shot. He outskated him to beat the icing call. Great poke check there. Has it in his own end. And at an angle to Braun. Not on the net.
And the coach once told me the video never lies. He's not going to like watching the video after that shot. That was way off.
Skates it into the zone. Has it back deep. The Sharks skated up on the side. Took that away in his own zone. In that defensive zone, an important play. Looking for some help back in his own end. Right near the line, can he keep it going? Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score.
Reimer's able to make what turns out to be a relatively routine butterfly stop.
Puck dropped in the log jam, and the winger reached in and got it. Wonderful stop.
San Jose's coaches have been prodding them to play a more consistent brand of hockey. And while that's been a struggle at times, for the most part, they've been as good as anybody. They continue to put points in the bank even when they don't have their A-game, Doc. As a result, they lead the league in points.
No way he's getting by there. Loose puck, the defense got in the way there. And now it's directed to Trocheck. Nicely into the zone. Back on his stick. Terrific determination by Kane. Swept on to Carlson. He scores!
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up 1, go make it 2.
The Sharks have gotten the first goal of the game late in this period. Will there be more? Solid win at center ice. Now what? Puts one on. Deflected off the blocker. That move not too slick. Stole that pass away in his own end.
That's a bad turnover, Doc. When you're ahead, that puck has to be moved into a safe area of the ice 100% of the time.
Great job in his own end with that interception. In with it now. Near the last minute of the first. Blocked. To Couture. The Sharks are skating it up at neutral ice. Terrific pad save. Loose puck, not stick handled well there. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Huberdeau's not very happy after taking that huge hit. He wasn't aware who was around, and he paid the price.
20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. Only 1 goal scored and 2 periods yet to go. We turn to the shots on goal. Heavy for one, light for the other. 11 for the Sharks and 1 for the Panthers.
Don't forget, if you're a member of our rookie team, you'll have the opportunity to have a couple of our players sign up.
Carlson's late period tally has made all the difference and will cause both coaches to say something. Intermission is here. First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
Florida's team is still in this game, Doc. They're down by 1 goal, but easily could be a lot more. You hear the term now, puck management. They did not manage the puck at all in that first period.
That's the end. Good work by Yandel. Important interception there. Good solid defensive play there. A shot. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Back and forth they go between the points. Backhander to the net. Dogged determination there by Yandel. Florida's in possession as they travel in their own end. Pitching it to Yandel. Ripped along to Kane. Moves it to the corner. Solid work there by Yandel. Terrific determination by Couture. Not a free puck now. Florida's along the wing at center ice. Flings it. Terrific save. Gliding behind, looking. Thinking attack here. Muscled long to Matheson. Bodied off the puck. Fires, and he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. And we get a penalty. Referee to the table, a player to the box. Dillon's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
The Panthers will get their first power play crack of the game. Let's see how they do.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
Sent on further, they'll have to return.
55 seconds.
Florida's continuing on in their own end. Smart recovery by Carlson. Florida's back to play in their own end as the clock ticks down on the power play. Scooped up by Vlasic. Outstanding job done at the blue line to hold the pressure on. San Jose's cleared. A lot of work, but penalty time less and less now. Trying to go to Bukestad. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. Tremendous hit.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. That one came back over the blue line. Everybody has to get back, and the coach wishes he had skates on right now. Florida's power play did not do it for them. On to Vlasic. Dawn, they've got a 2-on-1 here. Got it in his own end. Smart recovery by Couture. Can start the attack going in the zone. Drives ahead. What a job with the stick. That shot came from nowhere.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Icing canceled because of all that work. Taken over again. Couldn't do what he wanted. He's lost it and then got it. Snapping a pass to Couture. Lets it go. Great save. Gathered up again by Couture. That puck exits the zone, so play has to reset. Chip to Carlson. He can start some danger here. Pitching this one to Couture. Big chance here. Skilled play by Couture. A long scorcher. Saved there. Takes that pass from the other point. Just got it at the last moment. Picked up by the defense. Gathered up by Bukestad. Gathered up again by Carlson. Puck is thrown to Couture. Slid to Kane. Great work with the stick by Bukestad.
Usually when you see shoving and pushing after a whistle, it leads up to something bigger, and I mean a lot bigger.
And it's over with one last resounding punch. But what did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty even throughout, but at the end, certainly you have to give the nod to the big puncher. Much safer up here with you, Doc, in the booth. 5 minutes for fighting for those guys.
A little over 5 minutes still showing on the clock this period. San Jose's got the lead, 1-0.
Good face-off win.
Wrister from the slot. No! Gotta get it on net.
Challenge the goalie, hit the net. Man, that bugs me.
Jones able to step out and play. Score! And this one is tied.
We came into the game, guys, thinking these teams were evenly matched. Now we've played some of this contest, and here we are, back at a stalemate.
The Panthers have fought their way back into this, getting it tied before the end of the second period. Coach's words in the intermission, and an exciting third lies ahead.
From the face-off, and they lock up in a good reach. That's help from the wing.
Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 49 seconds.
Right to the point.
Has that one measured in his own end.
Steals it in the attacking zone.
Puck ricocheted off the screen.
Makes that play deep. Directing that one to Huberdeau.
Outstanding body contact.
Vlasic's never been shy about staying in the guts of the game. He's a skilled player, but he's not afraid to throw his body around. Huberdeau's shaken up, Doc. That was a bone rattler. Oh, I think we're going to see the trainer here. He went down hard after receiving that heavy hit. Huberdeau's walked back to the dressing room for evaluation. It looks like some kind of wrist or hand injury, guys. I'll see if I can dig up something.
The Sharks win that neutral zone faceoff.
Leads that charge into the zone.
Not on the net.
He had enough room there to get that in the short side. However, he misses the net. It doesn't matter how fast it is. If you don't get it in the 4x6, it's not going to go in.
Looking to Kane. Lets it go. Blockered away.
Whistle is blown. Penalty call. Guilty party departs.
The Sharks will have to sit 2 minutes for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
The Panthers' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
Shutout positioning by Erik Karlsson.
46 seconds.
And the puck heads to the neutral zone, and so everybody has to get reset.
2 periods are in the books here. And the books could very well have some perspiration stains on it by now because these teams have worked pretty hard. But still, a third period is ahead. Let's check out the shots on goal through these 2 periods. 15 for San Jose and 6 for the Panthers.
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check out our team website for
The Panthers have the momentum, if there is any in this game, because of this game-tying goal. We'll be right back. Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Huberdeau's been missing from the bench for quite some time. I just got word now he won't be back today.
Florida's power play gets a chance to swing into operation at the start of this period.
They just keep working away, don't they? The battle ends as it's kicked out. That didn't go like he wanted.
And they've got it again. He's in! Terrific breakup of the odd man rush. Moving it to Carlson. Cleared it out of there. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Fires! Score! A power play goal! Florida's gotten the lead here, breaking the tie in the third period. What a raucous ride to the finish we're going to have now. The Sharks got that face-off win. Now what? Carries it on in from center.
Alexander Barkov, visited by number 90, Jeremy McCann.
And he picks it up. Boom! Heavy collision there.
He was looking to finish his check, and he lines up his man right up against the boards.
He pulled it right back. Takes it right back. That attack shot right down. To Kane. Nice work by Bukestad. The Panthers are skating it back in their own end. And this is Aaron Ekblad. Broke in at 18. And he steps across the line. He cut that one off in the defensive end. Oh, broke it up. Hangs on to it in the corner. Shoots. He saved it. Strong save.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
He's in on an onside play. Off the mark.
He's got to make sure that thing hits the net. You don't get many chances from the middle of the ice.
Things are heating up with that hit. And it's a good pickup. The Panthers skated up on the side. Passing one off now to Hurdle. Gathered up again by Brower. Point blank save. Cleared back down for an icing. San Jose's prevailed on another faceoff. A backhand shot. Collected by Couture. Pass attempt to Hurdle. Propelled to Couture. Wonderful stop.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
Now it's directed to Mulligan. Fires. Outstanding save off a chance.
As soon as the shooter drops his head to release the puck, he's already in the butterfly, and so he can turn that aside easily. Reimer's far and away been the best player in this hockey game. He has faced an inordinate amount of shots in this contest, stopped just about everything, and as a result, he's got to be the first star as his team is leading this game.
Pitching it to Hoffman. It's just him. Enormous save on a breakaway kingpin. Skill play by Hoffman.
It's almost like these teams are mirror images of each other. There's no room on the ice. Nobody has been able to spread out the play and generate a whole ton of scoring chances.
Zone to zone. Wow, look at him. He's got a long way to go. Does he have enough gas? Steps across that line. What a strong wrist shot. Save.
Hey fans, our next promo night features
Down to rinkside we go yet again. Ray, what do you know?
Reimer's been exceptionally sharp. Doesn't matter where the puck has come from. He's been able to see it well, and he has been so sharp with his rebound control.
Man, these saves highlight some of the play that he's had tonight.
A spectacular performance for him, Ray. Eddie and I have talked in the intermission about how we can think of at least 3 or 4 that are going to wind up on a highlight reel. Over 7 minutes still to play in this period. Florida's gotten the tie broken. Maybe they can build on this. Good job on the draw. Terrific determination by Yandel. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Back on his stick. Perfectly on his stick in that pass from the left wing. Lets it go. Routine save, but a necessary one. Nashville's the next team to come through town on this long homestand that the fans are thoroughly enjoying, and they would like a lot of positive outcomes before it ends. They win the draw. What next? Marvelous save. No time on that one.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
Pretty run-of-the-mill stop for the goaltender. He's got a clean look. It's a shot without much velocity.
The Sharks prevail again. Flings it. Terrific shot blocking the lane. Florida's along the wing at center ice. Dogged determination there by Hoffman. Laid on to Barkov. On to Yandel. Cut that pass in his own end. And the play is stopped on an icing call.
A player wants to get as close to the shot as he can so the shooter doesn't have any time to get rid of it. Standing up gets you there quicker. It's an excellent block.
Over 3 minutes remaining here in the third. The Panthers lead by a goal. They just broke the tie moments ago. That's pressure on that face-off man, and he delivered. That is up close and personal.
Burns has been physical all night, Doc, and there he just levels his man, trying to give his team a spark late in the game as they need to get back to level.
To Barkov.
Barkov's looking to score another one. He gave his team the lead.
That puck's loose because of the defense. The Sharks continue to probe up the wing. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Trying to go to Barkov. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Snapping a pass to Barkov. Pitching this one to Hoffman. And icing is called on the play. The most critical face-off of the night.
Unfortunately for the puck carrier here, Doc, he skated right into this massive collision.
The Sharks get their group together during this timeout, hoping to turn this game around.
This timeout will include instructions for where people need to be, but it starts with the execution of the face-off, and the coaches also want to make sure that if they don't win it, everyone knows what the best plan is to get the puck back.
Solid work there by Brower. Chip to Couture. Fires! That one came closer to the Zamboni doors.
Boy, this puck had a lot of steam on it, but unfortunately he turned his hands over, and that's what caused the puck to miss the net badly.
Great job. Goalie here, lots of buzzing in his own, but he gets the stop and he'll settle things down.
Guys, they're relying on their goaltender here to hold their lead. They are lucky he's been so sharp.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Lofted that one back in.
At this point of the game, you cannot afford to make any mistakes. That puck's got to get in deep.
Net empty. Score!
Bjugstad's goal has put this one away for sure.
Everybody can exhale a little bit now. Once the empty netter goes in, that pretty well wraps it up.
Does not get any more dramatic than this. 4 feet by 6. Yawning open at one end, hoping for an advantage at the other.
Scored by number 27.
Loose puck knocked away by Kane.
Time of the goal.
Puck loose, denied by the defense.
47 seconds.
That puck came free. Could have been handled. And the game is over. The Sharks have seen their long winning streak come to an end.
They came in this one flying high, and despite a close battle, they come out the losers. Time to regroup and get back to the win column.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.